Hey everybody, this is just going to be a quick faceless video. There's my cedar tree that got storm damage. I'm going to take a really quick walk around Okies Eden. I'm doing that live tomorrow, so I figured I would do a quick 5-minute or 6-minute video of my property, my wood shop, and then I not have to worry about doing that tomorrow, and we can just literally focus on harvesting the stuff I want to harvest, show you what's going on, upcoming stuff, and then we can get right into questions and answers, and I can sit in front of my garden and we can talk. That was from my front yard. You may hear some heavy equipment going on in the background. They're building a house about a half mile away. But this is what I look at. This is my property. It's bigger than this. I only mow up to that point because I push mow. Very pretty back here, very quiet. It is very warm. It's about 90 degrees right now, but you can see I'm surrounded by trees and cedars and everything. Welcome to my 14 by 24 Okies Eden wood shop. We spent yesterday cleaning it all. You might get an echo in here, but we got our table saw, our chop saw. That's a compound miter saw. You know, my power box, hand tools and all that, all of my clamps for gluing stuff, all of our fasteners and stuff. There's my AC heat pump unit, so it's good in here for winter and summer use. Then we got our bandsaw, drill press, belt sander, planer, joiner, and a planer, and a big planer outside that's done 1 foot that'll do 12-inch wide boards. That's just a thing we're getting rid of. But that is it. And then I got storage up above me. So in here, this is where we make stuff. This is for a garbage can we're making. This is going to be for a bed frame. We're creating a bed frame. I do my cutting board, charcuterie boards. I built my furniture out here and all of that. Those large rocking chairs that you've seen. But yeah, this is the shop. Let's go back out now. We'll go check out the elephant garlic. Here was the little happy surprise we got when we bought the place 5 years ago. Is this elephant garlic. You can see it's starting to wilt. They're browning up. This will be ready to, I'll harvest these. There's 5 of them. These 2 are just decided they're gonna hug, break it up. But there's 5 of those. And then there's other ones down in there you can probably see. That'll probably not give me anything. I dug this up last year. I thought I got them all. And nope, these 5 popped up again. So I'm not even going to try anymore. It's free garlic. I'm going to take it for what it is. We're going to come up to the garden now. Just understand one thing, that this is a working garden. This is not a Better Homes and Garden type magazine garden. I've been weeding and digging and cultivating and harvesting all morning since about 7 o'clock this morning. And as I come up on it, you're going to see this is my compost dirt pile here. That has so much compost in it right now, I have to turn it actually. You can see my asparagus ferning out. I'm not picking those this year. I'm letting them strengthen the root system. My kale. Kale is just, I've never had kale before. I've never grown kale before. That's the first time. I didn't realize how much it just takes over everything. I'll have to be more careful with that next year. Started working on some of the cultivation of this. You'll see a bunch of what looks like weeds. They're not weeds. Those are green bean plants, and those are potato plants that I've harvested. You put those back in the ground for the nutrients. Coming up the fence, you're going to see my $1 little pinwheel here to church the place up. Here we are at the other side of the garden. That's all going to be turned over soon. And then as I harvest these potatoes, we're going to do some of that tomorrow as I walk through the trellis. Those potatoes are going to be harvested. You can already see here. I've already harvested all of that. Then I have my pepper plants down here that I had given to me. I got my cabbage plants and some tomato plants over there. I've been harvesting the green beans, and then there's my pole beans over there yonder. Next to each trellis is my cucumber plants. They are growing up the trellis now. They're about 3 feet tall. And I have a potato plant growing behind each of my 4 picket fences that I built out of pallet wood. So this is inside the trellis area. This will eventually be filled around with vines. There's my pumpkin plants are going crazy. And then my bench I made, more pumpkin plants, little apple trees, and then another potato plant. And then that one is one I planted from seed. The other ones were seedlings. That one's planted from seed, so that one's behind, but it's doing well. As you can see, this is the far side as it's filling in. And about 20 feet from there, I have put in these posts. So this corner, and then another 33 feet over that way, will be another set of corners. That's going to be the final size for the length of this garden. And as you can see, it's going to be a very nice size garden when it's done. That'll be next year when I get to that part. You can see this is my 1 apple tree. As I pan over that way, there's my 2nd apple tree. There are different varieties because you need to cross-pollinate apples so that they pollinate properly and can have a good harvest. So next year, hopefully I'll get some apples off of both of them, and then I can compare. Actually, I can compare apples to apples. You're welcome for that dad joke. Then, last but not least, I do have some wire fencing up. This is going to be for some grapes, some grapevines. I'm going to put multiples of these around the property. And then you can see the pole beans behind them. They're 3 feet tall now. And I will be doing grapevines, and then I'll probably do grapevines that climb the trellis. And then I have 2 more trellises in production now to complete the set. With that said, I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully at 2 p.m. on Monday. If not, on the rain date, it's going to be Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed this. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe. I would appreciate it.